Hi, I'm Dr. Jacob Lauritsen, and this is Read, Write, and Cite, a channel where I teach you how to read, write, and cite for your college classes. This is the third video in a series on rhetoric. In this video, we're going to talk about one part of rhetoric, which is logos. Logos is kind of the root to our modern word logic, which basically translates to thought. When you're trying to present information, logos it's the actual idea. It's the information that you're trying to present, not how you're doing it, but the actual content itself. So let's say I'm trying to tell you that, product A is better than product B. The actual reasoning, the actual facts, figures, statistics, the logic, the evidence, that's logic, right? So let's think about what this looks like in the real world. Let's say I am trying to convince you that you should, again, buy this product. If I'm going to look at, say, the technical specs, I'm going to say, like, this product, it has these specifications, and this product has these specifications, and if you want the product that has the best specs, you should go with this one. That is a logical argument, right? I'm not trying to say, because this brand is great or this brand isn't. I'm actually making a case which is logical. In the previous video, I talked about a process of reason, where we actually think, before we're trying to present any information, we've gone through a process of reasoning, where we actually thought through all sides and we came to a logical conclusion. If you've done that, when you present your argument, whatever it is, it's more likely to be persuasive because it makes sense. It has logic to it. And it's just a matter of figuring out, how do I present this very logical, reasoned argument to someone else? Okay? Sorry for the train. There's a train going on outside if you can't hear it. So there is one problem when people are trying to focus on logic, and that is when they misrepresent or kind of stretch the truth a bit, right? As part of logic, there are mistakes in logic, and we call these logical fallacies. A logical fallacy is a mistake in reason, a mistake in logic. When someone has either tried to misrepresent information, or they just made a mistake in how they came to a conclusion. And there are a lot of examples of this, one being a strawman fallacy, right? That's where, when I'm arguing against someone else, I portray their side of the argument as being weaker than it really is, which makes it very easy for me to defeat that argument. But it's not logical because I'm not presenting it accurately, right? Or let's say I do a slippery slope argument, which is I have a cause and effect, but I'm kind of extreme about it. It's like, well, if you do this, then this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and it's going to lead to this horrible thing. And it's a slippery slope. So to avoid the horrible thing, you have to avoid this first step. That's kind of the two real quick examples for logical fallacies. They aren't necessarily true. They exaggerate an idea, or they misrepresent an idea. Whether on purpose or on accident, it's a mistake in logic. When you are focusing on the logic of argument, your argument, you need to make sure that there aren't mistakes, that it's free from mistakes, everything makes sense, you aren't taking an idea too far, connections make sense and can be supported with evidence, facts, figures, information. When you're focusing on logic, that is incredibly important. Now, the other aspects of rhetoric, which I'm talking about in the other videos, they're important too, but when it comes down to it, no matter how persuasive you are, your argument, the actual logic has to make sense too. That's it. That's the basic idea of logic. Make sure you focus on that. And, we've got other videos on the channel that kind of dig into things a little bit deeper. But that's it. So thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Jacob Lauritsen. This has been Read, Write, and Cite. I'll see you in the next video.